Welcome to today's episode of Creating in Abundance. I'm so happy to have you all here. And I'm also so happy that my video yesterday on the different level of consciousness in abundance for running a feminine business was so well received. So I was so happy to see that. And now to get started with today's episode, the intention for today's episode is to talk about the different things or different beliefs that you can have in your feminine business to make it more playful, joyful, and fun, right? Because when we think of a business, what comes in our mind? When we think of a business, the first thing that comes in our mind is a man with a suit, a tie, or like even if it's a woman, she is like wearing a blazer, a tie, or like it's a very masculine sort of energy, right? When we think of running a business, it seems like what came in my mind when I thought of running a business was losing sleep, putting a lot of effort, constantly pushing, and not being playful, not having fun. Business felt like a lot of sacrifice to me when I initially made a decision to start something which I was passionate about, start something which I truly loved and enjoyed to do. The first thing that came in my mind was, oh my god, that's going to be a lot of effort, that's going to be a lot of energy, that's going to be super crazy, right? But because I wanted it really badly, I desired that, I wanted to do something that felt like me, and I wanted something which would finally take me out from my 9 to 5 corporate grind, right? And more than that, I wanted to do something which aligned with my personal values, my beliefs, and something which really interested me. So this is why I started to do a business. And what I found personally in my own experience is that when I was starting out business initially, I did not have the mindset, I did not have the guidance, I did not have the clarity that was needed when you start a business. What intention because I had that belief, basically, right? I had that belief that when you start your business, when you first start your business, you really need to go all in, you really need to struggle, you need to put all your effort, because starting anything takes time, it's a process. But because I went in starting a business with that mindset, with that level of thinking, what ended up happening was this: I attracted a lot of things to worry about, to be busy about, to, like what seemed like fun and play and something I love to do did not feel like that anymore. It felt like a lot of energy, and eventually I was like, do hell with it, right? Because I did not really enjoy doing what I was doing. So, this is when I had that epiphany, because I was in that cycle constantly where I would put my 100% in, work, and reach to a level or stage where it did not feel any good, and take a step back and like work on myself, ground myself, take that break, then I would come back again. And every time I did that, it would be like, because if you have a break like that, it is like trying to start a car which has stopped, because the momentum is lost, the momentum is gone. And that's what happened. My inconsistency in showing up and not having a clearly set out strategy burned me out, because the strategy that I had back then in my mind entirely focused on running the business as if it was an entity which needed all my time and effort and attention. And what ended up happening was, because I was neglecting myself, not focusing on my personal energy, on my personal needs, and what I really wanted to do, it ended up burning me out. This is why when I was going through that cycle again and again, I developed these core beliefs which allowed me to enjoy what I was doing, because it is a destination and it will take time and it is a process. But when you are doing that from a place of fun, flow, enjoyment, love, laughter, and bringing your essence in, because you are your business, your identity is a part of your business. And what we, most of us, the women, female entrepreneurs out there, they do is, okay, this is my business, this is my personality, like this part of me is allowed to be shown in my business, whereas this part of my personality is not allowed to be shown on my business. My fun and playful side, my fun and playful part does not, like, it's not good to be shown in my business. So as a result of that way of linear thinking, we hold ourselves back, we hold ourselves back from the highest level of possibility that's there for us. And this is exactly what ended up happening. And that is why I would like to share five beautiful core beliefs that, if you embody and take on in your business, is not only going to make it more fun, juicy, exciting, but you will definitely have a business that you look forward to working on, that you look forward to going to, or that you look forward to expanding, because you are integrated with your business. Your core values, your beliefs are so beautiful, is so aligned, is so guided, that it allows you to shift from a place of resistance to a place of expansion, right? So that is why the first core belief that you need to have in your feminine business, if you want to make it playful and fun, is to have flow over force. To have a business which is flowy and not forceful, because every living being, every human being have a masculine and a feminine side. But then when we do a business, when you identify as a feminine being, you bring that side of yourself in your business as well. Although business is a masculine thing, right, it needs a masculine container, but if you are able to have a good system, a good structure, then you can flow within that structure and be playful and fun. And that is why, when you are forceful, when you're trying to constantly be result driven, when you're constantly pushing and not listening to your inner guidance, when you're not listening to your inner self, that is why it will only cause you harm. It will only shift you in a place where you don't feel embodied, because you are constantly pushing, making things work, you are controlling the outcome. And this is the biggest lesson I have learned recently. No matter how much attached you are to a person, to your business, or anything in life, sometimes the best thing you can do is to let go of control. You need to allow them, or allow yourself, to fully flourish, to fully flow. And as a feminine being, especially in your business, you need to flow. Imagine when you are in an expansion stage of your business, and when you are a control freak, do you think it will allow you to expand? When you are too controlling, you want to control every outcome. Are my data correct? Are the clients getting the service they need? Is my assistant doing the job they're supposed to do? If you don't allow your teammates to be creative, if you don't allow your teammates to be, like, bring in their own ideas, if you're not open, then it becomes forceful, then you are not surrendering to the natural flow. Then this is where you become the struggle maiden or the hustling princess, because you are constantly trying to get the result and thinking that you are in charge and control of everything and anything in your life. It may serve you in some way in the short term, but in the long term, it will only affect you, not only physically, not only emotionally, but also mentally. And to be a abundance queen, a person who operates a business from a consciousness level of an abundance queen, you need to open your heart. You need to be willing to receive. You need to allow yourself to be playful. You need to allow yourself to be fun. And how can I say this so clearly? How can I describe the frustrations that that you face when you operate from a place of force? Because I have operated from a place of force. And someone has said it correctly, what one person does one thing, that's how they do everything, right? And although with the best intent in my heart, although I had the best objective out there, sometimes being over controlling and taking responsibility of everything, and not allowing yourself to relax, not surrendering, and not being okay with yourself, it can be challenging. That's why the first belief that I want you to embody if you want to have a playful business is to choose flow over flows. To choose flow over force, right? And that is the key. That is the key to have a business, to have an empire that's going to go for a lifetime. And it's not going to be a 100-meter dash, but it's going to be a marathon, right? And the second thing that I want to talk about, the second belief that I want you to embody in your feminine business, if you want to make it playful, if you want to make it fun, because the person who is watching you, who is listening at your videos, your podcast, looking at your contents, can feel your energy. They can sense the kind of emotion that you're going through. So, in order to attract those clients, in order to attract those opportunities in your life, who is also fun, who is also playful, who is also open, who is also abundant, what do you think is important? It is important for you to also embody and encapsulate those same emotions and qualities within yourself. And joy should be fueling your success. That's the second belief, right? Joy fuels your success when you have a playful business. How can you bring joy in your business? You can bring joy in your business by celebrating everything, by celebrating the small wins in your life, by celebrating everything, by celebrating the small milestones, the big milestones, and everything in between. And just not wait for the destination and the big things in your life to make it happen, but to celebrate everything along the way. And to have that childlike innocence, to have that childlike personality where you are able to have fun, even if you fail in certain things, or even if you make a mistake, you just made a boo boo. And having that sort of energy not only opens you, it opens your clients, and they don't put you on a pedestal where you seem to be this perfect person, because perfect person does not exist. Everyone has human elements, like you need to humanize yourself, because what is happening now in social media is trying to show that perfect persona, that nothing is wrong with me and everything, like I'm the go-to coach, and I have everything, I have done everything, and I don't feel any emotions anymore. That's what not what we want. Even if you make mistakes, even if you make your boo-boos, you need to allow yourself to open your heart and experience it from a place where it is joyful and fun, because you will come across your mountains, you will come across your peaks and valleys. And because as you further expand in your business, there will be challenges. Why is everyone not doing their business? Because business is not only a journey of passion. Business is not only a journey of money or finance. Business is also a spiritual journey. And in every stage, in every level, as you come across your devil, it will expand you if you choose to go through your fears, if you choose to go through all the life situations. Open yourself, stay excited, stay empowered, When even when you fall, pick yourself up, dust yourself, and move ahead, right? Because that's what a business is. So if you are able to bring that joyful element in your business, it's not only going to be fun, it is going to be rejuvenating and exciting for you. And one of the best ways you can bring that element of joy, that element of fun, that element of excitement in your business is by having a steady morning routine, a business routine which allows you to fuel you, to fill your cup first, to rejuvenate you and activate you before you do anything else, right? You should focus on fueling you and connecting with yourself, coming back home to yourself every single day, first thing in the morning, before you do anything else. So, my question to you, my love, is this: what is joy to you? What does joy feel like in your body? What does expansion and joy and fun and all those things means to you? Because joy is a universal word, but the meaning that you give to joy is different from what the meaning I give to joy, right? For me, joy is fun, joy is play, joy is nourishment, joy is excitement, joy is bliss, right? So look at what it feels like to you. Look at what does, joy mean to you. Because if you are able to understand what joy is to you, then you will be able to integrate that side of joy in your business and integrate the quality of joy in your business, right? And with that, let's move to the third core belief that is needed in your business. So the third core belief that I highly suggest you embody in your feminine business is attracting abundance through authenticity. Because authenticity attracts abundance. What do I mean by this? Imagine you show up in social media, you post or you say something or you go live, but you are not being your true, authentic self. It does not even land to you, like you're there with a script and you're saying things which you think you should say, and not because you feel it. You say it not because you like truly believe it or embody it, but you say it for the sake of saying it. You're not being authentic. And if you hide a certain part of yourself, or if you're hiding a certain part of your personality in your business, or if you're just trying to be someone else, if you're trying to look a certain way, if you're trying to show up a certain way, but if that is not really you, then the people who adore you, who want to learn from you, who want to be mentored through you, will be able to feel that energetically, which means that there is no point in faking it. The best way you can attract abundance in your life is by truly receiving and embodying the version of yourself, your fullest version of yourself, and showing up as her every single day. Do you think you might be perfect? No, no one is perfect. In fact, when you are not perfect, and when you allow yourself to fall here and there, make the mistakes, and still show up with confidence, and cheer your people up and be there for the right people, because that's who you're showing up for. You're not here for everyone, you're here for your soul tribe, right? So when you show up as your authentic self, you show up for your soul tribe, and the people who will get you will get you. They are waiting for you to show up as yourself, so that they can learn from you, so that they can connect with you, so that they can grow with you. And that is absolutely essential. That's why when you show up as your true, authentic self, and not try to be someone else because it moves you out from your center, you will attract the right people in your life. You will attract your dream clients because they see you for you, and because you see them for them, because our mind is not a camera, it is a projector, right? Whatever is happening in our life, whatever is happening in the external world, is a projection of our values, of our beliefs. And sometimes it is difficult to accept that this is what I have projected in my life. I mean, like, is this what is there in my inner world, right? We question that. But that's true. The world is simply a projection. What is outside you is a projection of what's within you. So when you are someone who is inauthentic, you will be surrounded by people who are also inauthentic. Whereas if you choose to be authentic, if you choose to be true to yourself, if you choose to be embodied in the best version of yourself, slowly but surely, the right kind of people will find you and they will take joy and pride in learning from you. That's why this is a very big belief that you need to have if you want to have a feminine, flowy, and a playful business, right? And the fourth thing that I want to talk about, if you want to have a feminine, flowy, playful business, is collaboration over competition. Especially as women, what has society taught us? Society has taught us to compete, to be better than each other, to have that mindset of competition and to beat each other up, right? And this does not serve us. If you're running a feminine business and if you are an abundance queen and if you are in this community, that belief does not serve us. So, what do we do with that? What do we change or shift about running a feminine business where we are not constantly stuck, or when we are not constantly holding that identity of competition, but rather collaboration? Because think of it this way, rather than if, like, the universe, if god could create this planet, this galaxy, this universe and everything, we're just running a business. Come on. There is enough for everybody in this planet. There is enough for you, for me, for everyone. The universe, the world, it is an abundant place to be in. So, if you're able to tap into that, just realizing that the same universe who created you, the same universe who created me, also created oceans, the trees, the world, the planet. Ugh. It is so exciting to realize that, because it's, maybe it's the fact that it's right there in our face, right? It's always there in our face. And that's why we are not able to see it, because we take it for granted, right? But instead of, competing with your competition, or instead of competing with someone who you feel threatened by, which I should not, if you're a secure woman, if you are a flowing goddess or an abundance queen, you should not feel that. But if you are a struggle maiden or a hustling princess, that emotions can show up in your life, right? So, if that does, we need to do something about it and shift our beliefs. If you want to have a business which is playful and fun, then we need to be able to thrive and, be a part of a community where you not only grow but you grow with the people around you. You not only need to support other women who are doing what they love, but also be willing to receive the support from there. And that's why we have the abundance queen community, right? And if you are not a part of that community yet, I highly suggest that you join that community, because trust me, it's going to change and shift your life. And in there, I host monthly trainings, 3-day challenges where we go through your beliefs, your stage of life, and whatever you're going through, and activate you to be the best version of yourself so that you can show up in your business authentically and by being your true self. So, if you have not joined already, I would definitely suggest you do, because that is the group you need to be in. And that's why when you are collaborating with people, when you are in unison with everyone around you, you open yourself, you open your heart, you shift your mindset from a place of scarcity to abundance. You open yourself up to new possibilities, partnerships, collaborations, and this will allow you to look at your business from a place of abundance, because you're like, okay, who can I team up with, who I can call into my world and show them up, and like show them to my audience, or who can I reach out to and collaborate with them. So you open yourself up for that abundance mindset mentality, which will make your business more playful and fun. And in continuation to that, the last belief that is needed for abundance, creating inner abundance, is that abundance is your birthright. It is somehow linked to the belief which we talked about earlier, where you need to have a mindset of collaboration and not competition. And knowing that abundance is your birthright is deeper than you think you know. What do I mean by that? Because to know something and to think that you have embodied that information is different. Just because you know how to lose weight does not mean you will lose weight just by knowing it. You need to incorporate that and integrate that information in your day-to-day life to see the shift and to see the changes, right? So, similarly, when you have that belief that abundance is your birthright, when you know that abundance is your natural state of being, when you know that abundance is your natural frequency, you open yourself up in ways where you not only see miracles and magics, but you also see opportunities being presented to you, because you truly believe in yourself, and you truly believe from the bottom of your heart that abundance is your birthright, that you are worthy of receiving the blessings, the abundance of the universe. And this is where inner work comes up, because if you are in a struggle maiden stage, or if you are a hustling princess, then you don't have that abundance mindset, because you have not allowed yourself to surrender, and you have not allowed yourself to let go of control. And as a result of this, because of not surrendering, because of not letting go of control, this has impacted you in other ways, right? This has burned you out, this has put you in the victim mindset, the victim consciousness. So in order to shift your mindset to abundance, where you truly believe in every cell in your body that abundance is your birthright, you need to work on your limiting beliefs about money, about abundance, and heal your money blocks, so that you become an energetic match to what you are calling in your life, where you are open to the abundance, the opportunities, and everything that you desire, right? And as you incorporate that in the context of business, in the context not of just of a business, but a feminine, a playful, a loving, and an enjoyable business, if you want to have that in your life, what you need to do is you need to work on that belief. Imagine how your business will benefit if you show up in your business with an abundance mindset, where you feel abundance is your birthright in your business. How will you show up in your content? How will you show up, when you're talking to your clients? How will you show up in your sales calls? How will you show up when you're in your Zoom calls, when you're holding space for your clients, whether it's one on one or it's on a group level? Whatever it is, you will have a renewed sense of strength when you show up with that level of energy. That is why having that abundance mindset is very critical in your business. And those were the five beliefs, five core beliefs to make your business not only feminine, playful, and fun, but make it scalable and lasting in the long term. Because we want to have a business, we want to run a business that is there for generations. That's not only there for now, but that's there for the future as well, right? Because we are not doing a 100-meter dash, but we are running a marathon. It's a life, it's a marathon, right? Because most of the people now, they have this mindset where they are constantly hustling, hustling, hustling. They want the result now, they don't have the patience. Because we forget the concept of bamboo growth. A bamboo, in the beginning stages, it might take a lot of time for it to build its root and to, like, grow, because it does not really grow. The bamboo, it's growing maybe, under the ground, but we can't really see anything. you know like, when we look at it, we can't really see that kind of growth. But when the bamboo grows, it grows really fast. So believe in the process, believe in yourself, and know that your divine time is coming, right? You need to show up as her. Believe in yourself, believe in your strategy, and be there for yourself, be there for your business, and show up for the people you want to, whose life you want to change. Show up for the people who you want to, connect with. And show up as your true authentic self, because the person who will get you, and those are the people who you are showing up for, right? So definitely join the Abundance Queen community in the links below. If you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing, girl? And yeah, I'm so happy you are here. If you're watching the recorded version, definitely let me know what was your major key takeaway. For me, it was collaboration over competition, because come on, we love to build community, right? Abundance Queen community. And until next time, peace, much love, and please keep on creating your inner abundance. Bye.